Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Well, I tell you one thing. It's a beautiful sunny morning, but I wouldn't put a fucking milk bottle out there. It's that cold. Mother of God. Now, stupidly, I came out without a jacket. So, a note to self, don't do it. Anywho, didn't have a Friday round yesterday because I've had a crazy busy week. So, I said we would do one today. And you had a few topics sent in to me as well. But this, what I'm ranting about today, all actually happened in the space of about, I think it was 5 minutes last night. I was going out to my gig, and I said I'd go in and get a can of something just for the way, a bit of an energy boost, you know. So I said I'd go into Centra, down where I live in Adult. And so I went to pull into the car park. When you pull into Centra, it's you go in, there's one inlay, and it goes left and it goes right. And the right is where all the kind of the restaurants are and stuff like that. And then the left is mostly Centra's car parking spaces. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is reversing into spots. Now, I'm shite at reversing into spots, and I don't mind admitting it. Most of the time is that I actually just go in the normal way because I'm brutal. Now, I'm a great driver, got me test first time, all that malarkey, but reversing is just not my forte. So basically, I went to go in to the car park. So I was met with the arse of her car. We'll call her Fidelma. And Fidelma, I thought, was waiting. No hazards on, no indicator on. And she was waiting at, we say, the mouth of the inlay. Space is right. She's obviously waiting for a spot. So we let her wait for the spot, and what can you do? So I stuck my hazards on just in case anybody was coming in after me, just to let them know I was kind of waiting for this lady. And so she was kind of taking ages, and in the distance what I could see was, I thought the lady that she was waiting for, we call her Pauline, in the people carrier. And Pauline was reversing into the spot just outside the actual shop in Centra. Well, fuck me sideways. She must have taken about 10 attempts to do it. Now at that stage, now to be honest with you, I would have driven out of the car park. Fucking embarrassment. But it was just mayhem. So I clocked it then that Fidelma was actually waiting on her son, because this little fella walked out and got into the car. Now Fidelma had no fucking indicators on, nothing as to where she was going, what she was doing, right? So the little fella came out, he got into the car. So now the arse of my car is hanging out the inlay, the parking inlay, and Fidelma decides to start reversing out, and I'm looking at her going, where the fucking Jesus are you going? Now she cops that I'm not going to move because like I couldn't move anywhere. And so that was grand. We kind of came to an understanding with my face in her rear view mirror going, where the fuck are you going? So then Fidelma causes mayhem because poor old Pauline is still trying to reverse into the spot, and Fidelma has to go down in front of her now, which fucks Pauline up altogether, right? So I'm sitting there going, where the fuck are we going with this? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's happening here? Do you know what I mean? So Fidelma eventually got a bit of sense into her head, and she decided to go into a car parking spot and let poor old Pauline reverse. And what does Pauline do after all this messing? She admits defeat and just drives out. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck has just gone on here? Do you know what I mean? So the note is, if you're shy at reversing into spots, just don't do it, because you're a pain in the hole. Now, so that was grand. So look, all sense prevailed. Fidelma went off on her merry way. Pauline went off, I wouldn't say in a merry way, but she felt accomplished. And that was it. So then I went into the shop to get the can of stuff that I wanted. And who's in there? Now, it wasn't busy. There was very little people in the shop. Who's in there? Only Mary Ellen on her mobile, right? And Mary Ellen is telling the fucking world about the early birds she's just after being for. Now, I'll tell you one thing, she's no stranger to the early birds, I can tell you that. But the whole fucking shop was listening to how Mary Ellen had 3 glasses of wine at her early bird. Now, my attitude is, right, even if I'm on a very important call, if I walk up to a shop or, you know, a teller in a shop, I will put the phone down. I'll apologise to the person on the phone saying, can you just give me 2 minutes and I'll get back to you now. And I put the phone down and I pay the person in front of me, and then I get the phone back up to my ear. Well, Mary Ellen lacked any intellect to do this. She stayed on the mobile. You know this thing of resting the ear on the mobile and the shoulder, whilst trying to get the fucking money out of her pocket and failing miserably? Well, I'm telling you one thing, I'll just praise Paul's staff for their patience, because I swear to Jesus, I don't know what she was getting, but I would have fucked it over. And I think she got louder on the phone as she was paying, because I just seemed to be able to hear everything. Now, I didn't want to hear a fucking ounce of it, but this all happened in the space of, as I said, between 3 and 5 minutes in the shop. So that the rant is basically, if you're shy at reversing into spots, just stop doing it. Stop being a prick, because I see it every day in work and everything. People just, instead of just going in because they want to be able to drive out straight after work, do you know what I mean? Just don't do it. Don't be a dickhead. If you can't do it, just don't do it. And the other thing is, get off your fucking mobile when you're in a shop or a bank or anything, because you're just a prick for doing it. It's just ridiculous, and it's the most ignorant thing you can do. If you're on a mobile, to stay on the mobile. Oh, hold on a second, I actually forgot about the last thing. This was quality. Where was I coming back from? Oh yeah, I was coming back from Drogheda yesterday, and I came across, I needed to get the car washed and I needed to put air in the tyres. So came across this Circle K up on just the road after you come off the Duleek Road there, and I went in, grand, lovely jubbly, yeah, thanks very much. And I looked out at this guy. Now, anybody that knows anything knows you're not to be on a mobile in a fucking car garage, plain and simple. This fella is pumping petrol or diesel into his car, and he's on the mobile. And your woman is, in fairness to her, she's there over the microphone saying, sorry Mr. blah blah blah, pump 2, could you please turn off the mobile? No, not a bother. Like, he actually kept going. Like, how much of a fucking brainless idiot do you have to be to do that? Everybody knows, a child did know not to fucking use a mobile at a fucking petrol station. You absolute knobend. So, there's my pearls of delight for today. So it's a Saturday rant, but listen guys, enjoy your day. I'm on my last gig of 3 tonight in the Carnegie Court Hotel, and looking forward to it. Just trying to get the voice and body back into order now. It's just taking its toll now, I must say, but yeah, looking forward to it. So listen, have a great Saturday. Ken Rants.